Hi, welcome back. I'm the Whisky Snob. Thank you for joining me for another whisky review. Today we are jumping across and heading over to Ireland, where we're going to be trying the Kilbeggen 15-year-old. I found a couple of bottles of this a while ago for what I thought was quite a reasonable price. I know I don't see many of these around quite often. That lid is bloody heavy. It's like solid metal with a... Okay, that was loud. Yeah, so we're just going to jump straight in. I had, I think, 3 bottles of this, and then I drank one. This is the second one that I opened, and I've got one left, and I took some, I had some with a friend of mine recently, and he's quite into whiskey. He enjoys whiskey quite a lot. He drinks quite a lot of it, but he doesn't have as much experience with whiskey as I do, and he's not tried as many things. And he was quite surprised actually. He's become quite a snob over the years he's known me. But I'm trying to rein him back in and get him to try lots of different things. Wow, it's lovely. On the nose, it's very clean. The first thing that hits you is this big vanilla. And it's quite floral. That's the thing about Irish whiskies. I mean, they have a characteristic because they're distilled. They're triple distilled, which automatically makes it a cleaner spirit, makes it more floral. So you will find that as a kind of a uniform characteristic across the board, and then other traits from the word and so on. But generally, the spirit itself is quite clean and quite floral, and generally quite citrusy. There is a hint of citrus on that nose. On the palate, it's very sweet, straight away. Big sweetness, that vanilla again hitting you straight in the face. There's a touch of wood spice and it's quite herbaceous as well. But the biggest characteristic in this, in my opinion, is that big vanilla. It's sweet, it's aromatic, and it's actually quite enjoyable. It's only 40% alcohol, so it's not very strong. You can, I mean, we sat down and we drank, well, whatever's missing out of that bottle. And we were fine, and we moved on and drank something else afterwards. It's an easy drink. You could easily sit down and finish a bottle of this with a few friends, and not realise. That's how smooth it is. It's actually very, very smooth. The finish is a little bit short for me. It is there. There's spice, especially to the back of the palate. You get this little tingling. It's sweet all the way through. That sweetness stays with it from the nose until the end of the finish. And right at the end, it gives you a little surprise. It gives you a little bit of elderflower, which is fantastic. It really just adds a little twist to the flavour of the whiskey and the experience. So it's actually quite nice. I don't know if you can get hold of it. I'm sure you can find it if you look for it. I don't think it should be too expensive. It's nice to have. It comes in a fancy bottle. You heard the noise the bloody lid made, the cap made, when I dropped it on my table. Yeah, and it comes in a box in a velvet, with a, not velvet, but like a satin inlay, and it's a quite nice decorative bottle. It's nice to bring out if you've got someone coming over, and it's not too expensive that you feel like you're breaking the bank, or it's not. You don't have to wait for like a special occasion. It's still affordable to do so. Yeah. On that note, actually, I just want to have a quick word with you guys. I am launching, the Whisky Snob is launching a tasting, like a virtual online tasting experience. I'm going to start a testing, like a beta testing sort of process at the beginning. So we're going to probably choose about 20 to 30 people across the world. It's a monthly subscription where you get to drink what I'm drinking, and you have the opportunity to do a live tasting with me, where I will send you a box with 4 or 5 different whiskies depending on the month. You get your tasting sheets, your tasting cards. I'll send you some Glencairn glasses as well, and we'll sit down, and if you can do it live, fantastic, we'll do the live tasting together. If you can't do it live, that's not a problem. All the videos are there for you to watch at your own leisure and do your tastings as and when you wish to do so. So you get tasting like 50 ml bottles, so it's like a double. You can get to taste some and keep some, and you get to try all the beautiful and rare whiskies that I own and I find and I collect. And it's just for us to basically increase our knowledge and our education. It allows you to try what I'm trying, and also ask any questions and be interactive with it. So if you're interested in that, leave some comments below or drop an email to me, which is, you can either send the email to info@thewhiskysnob.com or me, tolga@thewhiskysnob.com, and I shall put you on the list for more information when we launch. So thank you again for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to these videos to find out more. If you continue watching, I don't know if you're watching this as it releases or if you're watching it later, but there's a playlist and there's a series of Irish whiskies in there if that's what you're into, and please check out all the other videos. Thank you. Cheers.